I've been inspired by watching other Minecrafters, Pixel Riff and Bongo Test specifically, into doing a creative challenge. One of my viewers also, Wicked, was asking why I didn't do anything in creative. And it's like, that's a good question. Why don't I? So I've decided to split the difference. So let me tell you how I'm going to do this. I am actually learning from my other two. Hi. I'm learning from my other two mine colonies something that I would like to try in the new colony, and that is to not have a lot of people right away. And I now have figured out how. With the help of Bongo Test, actually. I realized from watching him, it's like, oh wait, of course, if you don't put them in houses, you don't have any additional people. So that's kind of one of the things that I'm going to do. But the other thing I'm doing is, like I said, I'm in creative, and this is heavily modded. There's about 50 mods on here because I want to do interior design. But what I am doing differently is I am building each of the buildings up to level 5 right away. So the builder is going to be at level 5 immediately instead of waiting. And that way I have a faster turnaround for when he does things. So this is the new builder, and he is almost there. He has only one more option here to upgrade this to level 5. And like I said, I'm doing this in creative, and part of the reason I am is because I love this location. Let me show you this location. I want to try and do something really interesting with it. So it is a mixture of swamp and jungle, and as you can see, in order to get the people, you can see on the map, on the tiny map, you can see the outline of Town Hall and the outline of the builder. I want to stretch over to where these horses are in this field and have a little bit of area here, maybe a farming, maybe try one of the stables, because there is a stable now in mine colonies that you can build. But the actual I guess you'd call it fortress, because I always have one. This is the fortress for New Masseque. This is the build out a stone tower fortress, and one of my favorite kinds. And as you can see, Vincentius Primus has provided me with all sorts of things that I can use, and I just love some of the details. The idea to build in here was mine, and then he changed the glass out, which I really love. And his idea for covering all the electronics and stuff, actually, I love it too. And as you can see, the solar panels on top are running all the machines. And then we have all sorts of things in here. So I like having this. I always like having this. And you say, why have this if you're playing in creative? And it's like, well, because I'm torn. I'm torn. So since I'm torn, I want to be able to have the ability to go into survival whenever I feel like it. And so here we are, and I should sleep they're not in danger or anything. I just want to get to the point where the builder is at level 5 and we can actually begin to landscape under his building as we are working on other parts of town. So I'm only going to have 4 people to start off with, and this is going to be interesting too because 2 of the people already have the same name, and I have either a husband and wife or a brother and sister already. I have the Comptons. I have Edmund, and where is she? Did she come back? Because sometimes they don't come back. Oh, there she is, and Penelope Compton. So I have 2 people already who are related. So I'm going to, somewhere along the way, begin to figure out how to get adults to come in, and so I don't have the problem I have in, yes, yay! So this place is finished. And so what I'm going to do right away is I'm going to take away this centerpiece. It's annoying and not really necessary for the tree to be there, and allows me to get across to these parts right here. We're going to take this away. I'm going to make craft. I'm going to get craft. Let's see if I can get craft to come up. G. There it is. This is the one I want. Okay, and we will put this one there and put back this. So, oops. So what I ultimately want to do, so see, this is the jungle, but I'm trying to fit them in. However, when they do these builds, the dark oak builds, which gives us these walkways, they make these deep holes, and we're going to fill this in right from the beginning and try and keep the landscape as much as we can to be jungle around these buildings. And so that's what I'm looking at doing. And I also want to so I'm going to begin to, and let's bring her out of here, because I'm going to begin to here, you stay there, begin to stop, begin to, oh, I can use the tool. Okay, I'm going to begin to have a lot of this return to the jungle that it was before I started building. That's what I want to do, is have this happen. But I should, while I'm doing this, have him start this, yes? Because now it'll be faster for him, yes. So build options. This is my builder, Jerome Colkin, and build building. And so let's go back to the hut, and there he is. He's gonna have so much fun being Tarzan in this place. All right, so I'm just going to give him what he needs for this build. And in the meantime, while he is doing that, I'm going to re-landscape under here. I'm not so much interested in having, the reason that I'm doing dark oak is to have these pretty buildings as a template. And then what I'd like to do is maybe even trade out what they're made out of and make them into different different woods. Just use the woods as a trade out. And so I'm going to start with this level 5 builder's hut as an example of what I want to do with it. So the first thing we're doing is bringing the land back to where the land was, and that is where it was on this side. And let's come down. We still have a little bit there. We'll bring it right to here. So I'm making it, trying to make it so that we have a good foundation underneath. Yes, yes indeed. Okay. So right here it starts to go down, but we don't have this part yet. So let's do this all the way around. And I don't mind if that's buried, that part. And we're going to fill this in. So we're still right here, right to there. Good. So this goes up all the way to there, right there. All the way through to this side. It's also up to here. This part doesn't need to be here. So let's use the dirt block and let's just take this away for a minute. Alright. And let's take that away. But we do need this part to be covered. So what I'm doing with the builder's tool is filling in underneath so that we don't have any monsters from the id. Alright, so let's do that and that and that. And from here, and this is what I want to do. So let's bring this over and put that there. Okay, so from here, let's just take this over like this. And this is the thing that I want to do here, is finish this coming over this way. And I do believe we got it. Okay. Alright. So there isn't anything in this area except trees, and I just want to make sure that there are some pathways so that if they want to go up or down, they can. So there's the first thing. Now the second thing is, do we want to change this into jungle? Wouldn't that be curious to do that? That is one of the things that I want to look at. If I want to change this into jungle. Since he's a level 5, I'm just going to let him hack away at these trees, although I could help him by taking out the ones that are within the landscape. So let's do that for a minute. Let's take this stuff. How much stuff do I have here? I guess I don't have to worry about it. Let's just go ahead, find the, there it is, and let's make that one go away. And let's come here, and how many more? So this one here is within the range. This one, absolutely. He's just taken away the top, and do I want to just leave it? If it's not in the way, maybe I'll just leave it, because I could build it back once he's done if necessary. I think I'm going to leave the top on this, but since he's taking this part down. He's asking for, I bet he's asking for an axe. So let me take that. And where's another? So that section's up high enough. Interesting. So let's take this away. He'll still need an axe, but... And are you within the construction site? Yes, you are. So I have to take them away. They're just all the... He's just going to spend the time getting it. And take that. And let's go up here. So yeah, so that's actually what I want to do in here, is to, yeah, see, so he's taken all of these down like this. So these are all in the way. All of these are in the way. So let's take that away. It's nighttime. Let's take that one away. Let's take these leaves away here, these leaves away, and this way, and I guess I need to sleep. So I probably could make it so that I don't have a day-night cycle while I'm working on the buildings, the main buildings, until I have some bedrooms or something like that. But it's okay. I'm not that I'm not being that particular about it after all. This is Minecraft. This is Minecraft. Alright, so let's look at what else he has to take out. He's taking that one out. I'm going to take this one right here to start. And that one's gone. And let's take these big oaks away. There we go. Let's take this away so I can see this and see these. And let's look and see requests. None. Okay. Because he's not cutting anything right now. Is this on the inside? Where is it? Ah, there we go. Okay, so there's another place where he didn't take it away. And this one here, I'm going to leave it for now. I can replant them later, but this one here is right in the middle of the construction site. So let's take that one. And those are on the outside. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and here's the next one. Let's take that away. Let's take that away. Let's take that away. And that should give us, then he can do the rest.
I serve with pleasure.
Yes. I see. Alright. There's a tree in here somewhere. Let's take these away. Oop. There we go. So just take them on the outside. And now he's going to actually dig down. See where this is. All of this is going to go away. So let's shift. Oops. Let's get rid of the tree so that we can see where this is. Where we are. And then once I have this part done, he can get rid of the dirt. At a level 5, it's very easy for him to get rid of the dirt. And so there we have it. I could clear this back right here, back to there. And I think that is good. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That works. Oops. look at this, it comes all the way out here. So we need these trees to go away. There. That away so I can see the trees. Let's take that tree away, that tree away, that tree away. And do we have anything else? No. Alright, so now he's going to clear the way they do for dark oak structures. He's going to clear away the part of the land that he needs to get down to in order to build the tree. So while he's doing that, I'm going to try doing something really interesting here. I would like to change this, and this is going to be very curious. So let's look at, let's see what I'm holding first of all. Let's go here, and I'm holding a builder's tool, which I need. I don't need this or this. I can put the wand up here, and let's take all of this, and let's get rid of it just for now, because I want to have room for jungle and things, and I need a bed. Okay, alright, so now let's go into wood. Let's put in jungle, and so I need tree, I need this, I need this, this, and oh, that's gate. This. Alright. So wouldn't this be interesting? So this is what I would like to try and do, is to just trade this out completely and make it jungle. So let's start with these leaves here. I can trade that on the inside if I have to. Okay, so we're trading these out for jungle leaves on the sides. I might not have to do, I think I will want to do the whole thing. He's not doing anything. Hello, you. There we go. You are fulfilled. Okay. And then we can take all of these, because then we can add vine to this, which is going to look very, very nice. So there's a difference. And let's just begin. That says that that is dark oak. So, but this is now jungle. Okay, back. There you can see. So that's how I'm going to do it. This is dark oak. Let's take those and replace them. Dark oak. Yeah, and you can kind of see, I mean, it's not that extreme, but I'm going to take away dark, dark, and this is jungle. 1, 2, 3. This is dark oak. 3. So this is what I want to, this is actually what I want to do with this. And have all of this actually begin to be, I'm going to make this into a jungle structure. I might not do that with all of them. I might do them in different woods all through. And that's what I want to have fun doing. So this is dark oak here. Walk. there. And yes, I have a lot to do. I could do just a mixture of them and see. And then let's do this. We can start with the fence. We'll probably have to put the things back, the torches back later. Nah, I'll put torches back now. I don't have any room for torches. I don't need this all the time, so let's pick up the torches and let's add them to this. Although I don't know that I want torches everywhere, so let's just leave it for now. And then I didn't put these doors back, but that's okay. And that's it. That is full. Oh. There. Okay. Let's do it from this side, I think. We can get the trunk. Let's just start from here and go across. Ah, that's good to see. But then when you see it, so this is interesting because when you see it, it's going to stand out more in the jungle than the dark oak. Don't you agree? Don't you agree that the dark oak actually works better because it's dark in the woods here, in the jungle? Well, that's interesting. All right, so then I know what I'm going to do here. Hello. Wait, this isn't stone hearth. Oh, damn it. It didn't trade. I'm sorry, Big Non-Co. I'm sorry about that. As a matter of fact, I might get out. I apologize, people. It didn't update. So I apologize if you thought this was going to be stone hearth. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to change it right now for just a second. I'm going to update the information. Oh, I hate when it does that. I hate when it does that. R-A-F-T. Thanks for saying something. Update information, and it is updated. Okay. I apologize to you who wanted to see Stone Hearth. I will come back to it. But right now I'm doing Mine Colonies. So thanks for checking in, and I will do Stone Hearth in a day or two. So thank you. Okay, so let's go back here for a minute. So I'm looking at that, and I think, although that's kind of neat having that ridge there like that, but if I was going to do it, I wouldn't do it with the ridge. I would do it with jungle. I think I'd almost rather put a jungle ridge in. So this is what I want to do with this. This is the kind of thing that I wanted to look at and do something different. So then let's go 1, 2. All right. Okay. Ooh. So thank you for watching. Thank you for watching my new Masseque Creative Challenge series. Enjoy your games, because gaming is what we love to do. And enjoy watching all the other gamers. Bye for now.